Welcome friends to the Farm and Timber vlog. I'm Matt here. We're out here today in our Ravishing Whitetail Institute Ravishing radish food plot. As you can see from previous videos, we had kind of some updates, at least one other update here earlier. I think it was back in December. It's March now. As you can see, it's warm enough, everything's starting to go to seed. So real quick, I want to get out here to try to do, I guess it's a 5-month update. Kind of go through the plot here and see what it looks like, because my dad is kind of thumbs down on it. He's ready to go ahead and spray everything so nothing goes to seed, so we can go ahead and just till it under and start some out. We did interseed the plot with clover, so it's sporadically placed out here. I will admit that it did not look like, now it could be a couple of things. Obviously I think our lime is off. We didn't put any lime out here, so obviously on this front part of the plot it's not as good as the back part. Now the back part actually got some lime a couple of years ago. The other thing is we didn't put out the recommended dose of fertilizer as well, so that could be some things why the plant is not as flourishing as it could be. But it seems like here the last week or so we finally got enough. When we first, right after we first planted, everything started to come up. I was very surprised that there weren't very many deer tracks out here where animals and stuff were using it. Now we're in the first week of March, and you can come out. I've walked out here and looked at it already, but you can see animal usage. See where the turkeys have been out here. Nothing scratching, nothing really eating the radishes themselves. Every now and then you can see where something's been browsed out here, but you know, it's not giving. It doesn't look like it's giving us the forage quality that we're looking like. And since they're trying to go to seed, they didn't winter kill off. We had a very mild winter, and like I said, the last couple weeks we've had some days in the 70s, which has obviously produced everything, or why the plant is trying to go to seed. So what we're going to do is till this under. I'm probably going to put a cereal rye or mill it out on this plot, and on the back spot that's already had died out, we're going to till that in, and we're going to probably get some of the Whitetail Institute power plot seed mix to put out on the other half. And like I said, this is just or if I didn't say it, you know, we're kind of experimenting with different products, and this is we're not endorsed by Whitetail Institute any means. We're just trying their products, trying different things. Worst case, I can go to the local seed store and get some Ladonna clover or some crimson and put out here, and let the deer go to town on them, so to speak. So we're going to go do a real quick walk through. I'm also in this corner, I'm going to put a little picture. I just did go down and check out one of the mineral sites. We're trying out the Whitetail Institute 30-06 mineral mix. Doesn't look like it's been out since January, so 2 months. Doesn't look like any activity has gone on there. So we're probably not going to try to get that product again. We followed directions on it, and it just didn't seem like it's doing anything, so to speak. So we're not going to waste our money with that product anymore. I will say that on the radishes, it seems like they had good germination. Some of the advertising pictures made them be more flourishing, and I think we could have had that if we had followed the fertilizer recommendation. But in a few weeks, we're going to come out here, and we got some lime. I've got some lime at the house that I'm going to put out on pasture, and I got a little bit extra to put out here. So if you haven't, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, because in a couple of weeks we're going to start working out here. We're going to spread some lime. I've got to do a video on that too, so y'all can take a look at it. With that, I'm going to pick up the camera, and we're going to do a little walk through here and kind of look at it, everything. And if this is a product you want to try, be my guest. But we're probably not going to do the radishes again. We might try the tall time tubers or something like that. I will say we've done the imperial clover through Whitetail Institute, and it has done good results if you can keep the nematodes out of it. In which, since this hadn't had clover, this plot hadn't had clover on it in a few years, we should be all right, not have a nematode problem here for at least another 2 or 3 years. So we're gonna work on it. The only problem we have with it is, with clover in general, is the heat in the middle. If you get a droughty July, and the heat really puts a number on the clover. So I'm gonna grab the camera and let's go for a little walk. I don't know if you can see it, but we're right here on a trail that comes out the woods, and you can see some more deer sign. There's a running track there, but what I like seeing are these little tracks right here. That means there's some little deer out here, hopefully browsing on some good forage. That's one of the things I think is a good thing, is having a good, if you can keep your babies healthy as far as your deer population, then the rest of your herd is going to go good. So there's some more babies there. Now of course those are in where it was wet out here, so they're a little bit older. That's turkey feather. I will say it looks like more of the shoots, the seed shoots, they're getting a little bit more browse on them. We did have one spot out here that was a little bit greener about a month ago when I came and checked out, and it was just mowed down. But like I said, a lot of these stalks, well, I guess what we can call them stalks, are trying to go to seeds. And there's a flower there, and bring it into focus. Pretty little flower on it. Sorry about the focus. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot more to show. I was going to see if I can find some. Here we go, and a little bit of clover. Every now and then you can see where it looks like they just chowed down on it, but a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these leaves look like they hadn't even been touched. So, and I think that's a little bit of our kind of skepticism on the product. I mean, the product came up. I just don't know if we just have picky deer. I know if you put a crop of soybeans out there, they'll just mow it down. So, and I was just trying to get something a little bit different, provide a little bit better nutrition, or different nutrition than soybeans, because it'll get about 3 inches tall and they'll clip the top off of it, and that's it on your plant, which I was hoping we get a little bit better browse, but just not like I said, we finally are seeing the deer sign now with the tracks, but that's about it. So, and something's pecking at that radish, but I don't know if it's just a turkey or something, because all the pictures I've seen, they just start at the top and mow it down to the ground. So the deer do that. That's pretty much it. So with that, I'm gonna sign off. I hope everybody has a good one, and we'll catch you later.